about this group as a whole? Do you think this is a group that will serve, when you look back on it a few years back, this will be a foundation for some really great things?
No doubt. We like this class because it has size and athleticism. In Latin, you got guys that are used to winning, you know. Kelby Cohn's team last year was 9-1. Lacaeus' team was in the playoff. Danny Burns' team went to the playoffs, you know, for the very, very first time in their history. Jimmy Terry's school, Madison Central, is always in the playoffs. So you got guys who know how to win, know how to compete. That's real important in the offensive line position because it's not all about stats there. You got to have guys that have a motivation and guys who like to win.
It seems to me that there seemed to be a concentration of filling the needs because maybe there's a thought or theory that this is a team now that can go and compete right now for some high things.
Well, yeah, that's our objective here. You know, we're here to compete. You know, we're all competitive people. Our staff's competitive people. And what I've been impressed with the young men that are here at the University of Louisville is they're competitors too. There's a reason they've won 12 games and 11 games, and you know, the great foundation, and we're just going to keep building.
How long, when you bring a freshman offensive lineman in, how long do you expect for them to develop and then eventually compete on the field?
You know what? They're all different in that respect. I've had some kids it's taken 2 years before they competitive, and I've had others that compete right away. I think it's a lot of it also depends on your needs. You know, maybe a guy isn't as far along as another kid that was there 3 years earlier, but the need made him further along.
So you have 3 guys that really kind of came in here and they were needed as freshmen, and they've been kind of together the entire time. They're going to be seniors. Does that give you an advantage? You're going in as a new coach that they're so seasoned?
Oh, there's no question. There's no substitute for experience. These guys have been in the wars. They've been in the battles. They've played over 30 games. More importantly, they've played together. And, you know, O-line is about cohesiveness, about being a unit. And, you know, that's how you become a great O-line is when your unit's strong.
You have a lot of guys that you've put in the NFL. Can you talk about some of those guys? And I think you had a couple of players in the Super Bowl, did you?
Well, actually, I had one of my offensive linemen, Alvin Bailey, from the Seattle Seahawks, number 78. Won a Super Bowl ring. So very proud of Alvin. Actually, there were 3 former players, but the other 2 were not linemen. They were, one was a tight end, so I did coach him a bunch.
Okay, very good.
And then a linebacker. But been fortunate to have 18 NFL players, and you know, they're all great players. One intangible they all had is they all had great work ethic, great football intelligence, and they're very competitive.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.